Rio Ferdinand reveals why he rejected a chance to join Lionel Messi at Barcelona. Manchester United legend Rio Ferdinand has admitted he came close to joining Barcelona after holding talks with the La Liga giants over a move to the Camp Nou. The England defender became the most expensive defender in the world when United paid Leeds United £29.1 million for Ferdinand in 2002. Ferdinand developed into the finest defender at Old Trafford, and the former West Ham centre-back admitted this week that the finest moment of his career came when he captained United to Champions League glory in 2008 against Chelsea. United had to beat Barcelona in the semi-finals to reach the final, and a Paul Scholes goal in the second leg put Sir Alex Ferguson's side through to Moscow. United didn't concede a goal over 180 minutes against the likes of Samuel Eto'o, Thierry Henry and Lionel Messi, and United's defensive performance at the Camp Nou is held up by supporters as one of the finest of Ferguson's era. Ferdinand was colossal in Spain as United kept a clean sheet, and he's revealed that Barcelona boss Frank Rijkaard approached him in the tunnel at full time to make clear that he wanted to sign him. Negotiations then progressed between Ferdinand's agent and the La Liga club, but the former United captain says he found everything he was looking for at Old Trafford. "It came close, there were discussions with my agent," Ferdinand told BT Sport. "Barcelona had touched base. I'd spoken to Rijkaard not about going there, but he kind of made his feelings known. It was after the game in Barcelona, we drew 0-0 in the tunnel after the game when I spoke to Rijkaard. I always said I wanted to play abroad, but the only thing that would stop me is if I was winning and successful on home shores. I was lucky I found a great club at Manchester United. It would have been almost impossible for me to leave." Ferdinand would instead stay at Old Trafford for the majority of the rest of his career. He faced Barcelona a further 2 times but lost on both occasions as Pep Guardiola masterminded comprehensive wins in 2009 and 2011 finals. Barcelona morphed into the best side in the world, with Guardiola producing arguably the finest club side of all time. But Ferdinand insists he does not regret his decision and says the landscape was different in 2008. "There were calls for me to go to various clubs. When that was on the table, those clubs were in transition and it didn't make sense to go somewhere it might take 2 or 3 years to win things. There is an etiquette, but you get the gist of what someone is saying. I think Frank was a very respectful gentleman. But at the end of the day, you know where you're at after a conversation, and then your agent starts to confirm through other channels. You understand where you are at that point. But we beat them and went on to become European champions, so why would I leave them to go to another team?" At that point, Xavi, Iniesta, Messi was just 20, they were just starting to come through. They weren't the players they were 3 or 4 years later. It was a very different landscape at that time, but what a club.